Let's go.
Hey, welcome everyone to Tauke Talks, a series of sharing sessions with small business owners to hear about their motivation, how they really started, and maybe how little insight of how they are like now during this kind of time of crisis, like the MCO. We were very interested to hear more about 60 Bytes today. So before we start, Tauke Talks is brought to you by RYSE. RYSE is a program that we equip young people with entrepreneurial skills and knowledge for free. And we are supported by Citi Foundation. So we hope to hear more about small stories for the next few weeks ahead. Okay? And so a quick reminder about the rules for the Tauke Talk session today. Please stay muted, everyone. Only the guest and myself, the host, will be talking throughout this whole time. If you have any questions, don't feel shy. Just type it in the chat group. If you look, there's a button below. There's a chat where you can put up questions, and then we will definitely answer them later on during the Q&A session. And please stay respectful so we have a happy and healthy environment today for Tauke Talks. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our guest for today, Mr. John, a CEO of 60 Bytes. We are very honored to have you today. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me to this RYSE Talks, which is thanks also to Citi Foundation. I think this is a really good effort by them to bring up entrepreneurs in our society. I think we definitely need more entrepreneurs in Malaysia. So yeah, this is definitely a good start. I wish I had this.
Great.
So
before we start chatting, I'm just gonna inform everyone. My name is Denise. I'm the host for today. We have an agenda for today actually. So first off, we'll start off knowing more about 60 Bytes, of course.
Right.
Maybe John will be sharing more things about his businesses, how they're coping right now.
Definitely. Ask me anything you want to know about burgers in general, about 60 Bytes and why we are here.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone will be hungry at the end of this session, like hearing more about food.
Yes, we're here daily, by the way.
Yeah. Afterwards, we have question and answers. So we'll be having some questions who have been submitted from the people who are here present in this call today. And also maybe some impromptu question they suddenly think of later on.
Right.
And then at the end, we just close it out with a little announcement about a new program from RYSE, which is called Rise Up 2020, which we'll talk more later. And then the next Tauke Talk session. So I think we will just start now. All right. John.
Sure.
Maybe you can share a little bit about 60 Bytes.
Okay, so I see you have already, we're on Facebook. We're definitely on Instagram. So maybe I'll tell you a bit of what our business is all about. We are in the burger of making and selling, it's a business of making and selling burgers. We started, my partner originally started, his name is Mr. Noor Ehsan, John Fugu, started it back in March 15, 2017 as a small stall, really a gerai tepi jalan kind of thing. And it just, he hustled and he made burgers. And 2018 onwards, I was his loyal customer. And 2019, me and two of my other partners who are currently investing in the started this Sendirian Berhad company to help him expand the business further. So we are basic to everyone out there. So why we are famous is basically our burgers. It's a simple lineup and a menu which you can choose from, whether you are into beef, ribeye, chicken, or even lamb burgers. So we try to make it as simple as possible, and so people will be able to identify us from the burgers that we sell. Because there's a lot of burgers out there, but why we're different is we do everything in-house. It's a make and grind daily. Our sauces are done daily. Our patties are marinated daily. So we make sure that before it's sold to the customer, it's all done in-house, fresh, all the way to being sold or delivered. So right now we have 3 outlets, basically. First one is where we started, Taman Tun. It's in front of BHP. Now it's turned into a full-fledged on wheels, kitchen. So it's a food truck.
Food truck, okay.
And the second one, which started in August 31st, is in Hawker Hall, Hatamas. That is basically a collaboration with La Juicer and Superfoods Group. Okay, so basically that one is a Hawker Hall concept, and we're the only ones there providing burgers. So yeah, and if you guys want to check out, there's nasi lemak and everything, the local fanfare Penang Char Kway Teow in Hawker Hall as well. And then the third one, which is the most important one that is holding 60 Bites together, is our central kitchen. That's where we prepare everything fresh daily. We receive all these supplies from our suppliers. And yeah, so basically that is the one that holds this business together because we follow strict protocols, especially during MCO, in terms of cleanliness, sanitization, and keeping the food fresh in our chillers and so forth. So we are basically a neighborhood burger joint. That's why we started in Taman Tun and maybe Ampang, in the Klang Valley first, maybe in Johor later on, and further up north in Penang and so forth. But yes, if you have a chance, please drop by and you'll be able to taste why our burgers are special, and it's a signature.
Wow. So there's actually 3 outlets where they can maybe even go, after the MCO, of course.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, because Taman Tun right now is not functioning because, it's a food truck and they don't allow us to go out there. So we're just focusing on 2 places, Hawker Hall and Central Kitchen for our only in-house deliveries, makanburger.com and Hawker Hall with GrabFood. Yes.
Right. So if they want to order some burgers after this, maybe for dinner, they can just go on.
Sure, buka puasa with family.
Yeah, buka puasa with 60 bites. You hear it from here.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy. It's good. It's a wholesome.
Okay. So the best way would be GrabFood and this website, right?
Yes, makanburger.com. Correct. Yes.
Okay, great. So you guys hear it from here. You can go on Facebook and Instagram, and also that link that we posted up on the slide.
Right.
So do check out about this. Maybe if you want to know more about their business, you can also look at it later. All right. Maybe John, I'm interested to hear, like, John Fugu is the founder, and then you came in 2018, is it?
Yeah, late 2018. Late 2018. Both my partners, their names is Amir Izzadin, who is currently the CFO of the company, and my CTO, who's in charge of technology and the makanburger.com app, Mr. Razman. Both of us, we came in first as his loyal customer and then as an investor to help him grow his business. So basically, when he first started, it became viral a couple of months after he opened. And the waiting time was anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours.
Wow.
For a burger. So we actually waited, and we saw that the lines was long and he was having some trouble with orders. Some would order via the phone and they won't pick it up and all that. So we decided by giving him, making him an app, Makan Burger app, so he could take care of his orders, online orders especially. So people could pre-order and they'll just come and pick it up. So that's how we slowly got into the business. So from 3 hours, it became 2 hours waiting time, and then it became an hour waiting time, and then half an hour because of this online Makan Burger app. And then from there, we saw that there's a choking point in terms of sales. He has only 2 grillers, right? And so we were thinking that if we enter in this business, we will try to help him grow by having a central kitchen and more grillers. Firstly, as myself, I'm a food connoisseur. I love burgers. And I thought that I saw there's potential in this burger because it's wholesome. It's you feel full and it's tasty. And the secret ingredient is the onion jam. You've got to try it. It's not too sweet. I myself don't like onions, but this, I love it. It's an onion jam. Okay, so that's how we got into the business per se. We were his loyal customers. We did the app, and then now we are looking into expanding it into neighborhoods. I mean, good things you got to share, yeah. So, but unfortunately now with MCO, we probably have to scale back a little bit in terms of our strategy and trying to reach out to more people. But thankfully, we have this Makan Burger online app, which is helping us to allow people to, you know, order online and still know us through our social medias and stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing how online platforms really help businesses in especially during this time. Like if you have done it before, it probably helped
Correct.
you a lot during this time. I'm also curious, have you
Yes.
like been in another business before, or were you just like happily, coincidentally know the owner and then suddenly I wanted to go more in depth with this business?
Okay, so my background is basically finance, and I studied in the States, and I was exposed to a lot of burgers there, from In-N-Out Burger to, you know, Five Guys and all that. So those are really pretty good burgers. And then it took me a while to find the perfect kind of burger here in Malaysia. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love my Ramly burgers and all that, but this was a totally different level. I mean, my partner John is amazing. I mean, in terms of creating the sauces, we have this thing that we don't believe in ketchup or chili sauce or even mayo. Yeah, we have. It's just rely on our in-house onion jam example, or mango mustard pickle mayo. You know, it complements the burger. So my first job was in Citibank, actually. You know, so that helped me train a lot. I was in wealth management, so it helped me to, you know, meet customers, high-end customers, take care of them from, you know, different spectrum of customers. So from there, it helped me along the way. And I was also working with my father, who was a consultant, oil and gas consultant. So, you know, I had different perspectives. And I also did my MBA, which is into strategic management. So that's how I see myself in this role of a CEO, to, you know, strategize, plan for the future of 60 Bites Burgers. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was interesting that actually you have some background in like especially MBA, business management for this.
Right.
Did you have any other businesses like maybe you were working in other businesses before?
Yes, I mean, I was doing commodities trading a little bit with my partner, but this was not in Malaysia, overseas, and was doing a little bit of construction, selling materials, soil stabilizer, and then app development. I'm not an app developer, but, you know, my partner is Razman. He is actually the president of the Malaysian Freelance Association. So anyone who's interested to learn more about app developments, you can, you know, join that association as well. So for me, yeah, this is my interest.
Okay. Besides like your love for maybe gourmet burgers, like American style, very good burgers in Malaysia, do you have
Right.
any other motivation that helps you keep going with like 60 Bites? Like what inspires you to keep on going for this business?
Okay, so basically, I like to be my own boss. So that's a motivation right there. And of course, when you are into business, the priority is how to make money. So yeah, you have to love money as well. If not, don't go into business. Yeah. So these are the motivator. And of course, I like to see, you know, something like, it's like taking care of a baby, you know, let it grow, and you'll be proud to see how they progress to become an adult. So that's how I treat businesses in that way, you know, to grow together with the business. And in 60 Bites, we practice a very important motto. So basically, we practice here an emphasis on teamwork. So I always like to tell my team, teamwork makes the dream work, you know? So there's always an emphasis on that, because if one is slacking or one fails in the group, in the team, we all suffer in the end. So that's why here we practice that we pay, you know, respect to whatever position, whether you're a junior or a senior, or even the person in charge of cleaning our utensils and that, they play a very important role. That's what we believe here in 60 Bites. So driving factor for me is that, to see, to help grow the team that I'm with in building this business together. Yeah.
Yeah, a good culture is definitely very important for small startups, and you have so much freedom to do so as well, because you have more smaller group to talk to and more closer
Right.
connections. I
Yeah,
also
and compared to a bigger, compared to a bigger business also, you tend to be able to adapt faster, adapt faster to change. Like during this MCO period, let's say if we all discuss and we want to roll out a marketing plan, we can easily do that within 24 hours. Yeah, we don't have to wait too long. So that's the advantage of being a slightly smaller business.
Could you share a specific example, like how you guys adapted to the MCO, like any specific ways you tried to maintain your business during this time?
Okay, so for the MCO period, we have now utilized more our in-house app, Makan Burger. So people, and then we are using that, and now we are providing our own in-house deliveries. Okay, so that was something new, which we didn't think of doing because we had Grab Food and Food Panda. But now we've sort of delivery service and all that, and we wanted to try and build up our own in-house delivery. And because since we have more staff without Tamantun involved, now we can help to try and push this delivery service.
So the in-house delivery platform Makan Burger was created before the MCO, like last year?
It was created. Makan Burger was created as an pre-ordering app, but we did not provide any delivery service. But because of MCO, now we've incorporated that. So that's the beauty of having your own in-house app, which is developed by my partner Razman, is we can actually modify and suit to the current climate that we are all in. Yes.
Wow. Okay. I think that's in a time like this, we really need to learn how to adapt.
Correct.
Whatever we have right now to do what we can.
Exactly. And collaborations is key to not only work in Hawker Hall Hartemas, but we are looking at, opening another branch in KL town itself, in Menara Hapsing, maybe within these few days. So we can help, can reach out to more people during this MCO period, because, the focus is for them to stay at home. So that's why, even though, we are in survival mode right now, pretty much, because Tamantun is not there and they can't just walk in to buy burgers. So we have to really adapt. So, yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing. I was curious also, were you interested in businesses when you were younger? Like, I'm sure it's hard to start a business as a young person myself. Like, do you think it's necessary for us to start it young, or should we be slightly experienced first to start a business?
For myself, I think since young, maybe in high school, I already started to realize that I wanted to be my own boss. So I was very active. I was a president in my cooperative and charities and, all this kind of thing. So if you're young, you should definitely be active in school curriculums. But yes, I would definitely recommend the young to explore, to go out and, be innovative. Start a business, but at the same time, if you can, maybe work part-time, so you with a big company, or go through internships and all that, so you'll be able to learn along the way with your business on how to grow and what not to do.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions of what kind of skills young people should have to start a business, or even to be more employable during this time?
Well, I guess a first degree or a diploma is very helpful. At least you have a fallback in case, knock wood, anything happens to your business, you are still employable. But, since we have, because everything now is moving towards contactless payments or contactless orderings and deliveries. So I foresee that there is a sector that will be growing further, especially with MCO. Even if you come up with MCO, the normal will not be the same. There'll be a lot of social distancing and stuff like that. People would like to stay in more. So, apps is going to be the thing.
Right. So the sector you mentioned was technology, is it?
E-commerce, technology,
okay.
yes, fintech. These are the industries that I think will thrive. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your insight. I think we'll go ahead with the pre-submitted questions that they have sent.
Okay.
So one of the question was, what is the best advice can you give to aspiring Tauke? They want to be a Tauke as well.
Well, I would advise them and focus. You have to be really focused. You have to give it all when you are about to start a business, because it's very easy to start a business. Anyone can start a business, but the difference is whether it can last. You know, it's a everlasting business that can go on for many years. I think that is the goal. So why I say patience, always remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time. Okay. And yeah, so for myself, I would also recommend, if anyone has a chance, is to join a marathon, because marathon is something like building a business. It takes a lot of practice, determination, discipline, and the goal is to be at the finish line. Yeah.
Right. So patience and focus, right? It's important.
And grit.
And grit, yeah. To
Yes.
stay on, be perseverance through the whole time.
Correct.
Okay. The second question would be, other than food and health businesses, would you recommend any other businesses that is more recession proof during this time?
I won't agree on the fact that business, sectors are recession proof. It's not all are recession proof. Even food. I mean, you can see fine dine restaurants are suffering. But I would say e-commerce, as I said, online. Anything to do online is a sector to go in. And if you for retirement homes is another thing that is a must in an aging economy. You need to have all this prepared. And cleaning services, I think it's another thing that I think after MCO, especially with sanitization, making sure, cleanliness is very important. So these are probably the three sectors which I think it will only increase in demand.
Okay. So the next question would be, how do you manage to sell burgers at a cheaper or more affordable price compared to other joints?
Make sure that, we do not scrounge on the quality. We do not cut corners. We make sure that a 60 bites burgers will always remain a 60 bites burgers. Example, we provide thick and juicy patties, and the in-house sauces we source slightly more expensive ingredients. So these are costs. So we used to sell the 60 bites burger at 10 ringgit for quite a while, but unfortunately we had to increase it to 12 ringgit because, as I mentioned, our aim is to make sure that the quality and standard does not drop, because our customers will definitely know if we make it slightly thinner or give less sauce or maybe scrounge on the bun or something like that. So we are very focused on maintaining the quality and the standard. So yes.
Yeah, it's good to have that value, like maintaining that quality as
Correct.
well as trying to keep it affordable for everyone.
Exactly.
It's like a struggle, but also a good balance to have in business.
Correct.
Yeah. I think we have a few more questions in the chat. Julia asks, when are you going to have a full-fledged restaurant?
It's definitely in the pipeline. Let's hope we see maybe, hopefully, it depends how MCO is going. End of the year, maybe when everything is back to normal, we probably would want to look at Taman Tun, since that's where we started. And oh yes, I forgot to tell you, the 60 bytes, 60 in our branding comes from the area code of Taman Tun, 60,000. So we took out the 1,000 and just got the 60. Yeah, so that's why we're called 60 Bites Burgers. Correct. So we are looking at maybe Taman Tun to be our first official retail outlet. And then, going around neighborhoods with our food truck as well.
Yeah, you're keeping the community, very community-centered kind of business, right?
Neighborhood joint, I think is what we're going for.
Neighborhood joint, yeah.
Yes,
so,
neighborhood burger
I think
joint.
that sounds definitely much better. I see. There's one question from Charles. Hello?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yes. Last question, I think, from Charles. 60 Bytes marketing strategy. What is 60 Bytes marketing strategy for young people, from Charles?
The strategy, well, I guess the 3-year strategy that we are looking to is we are preparing 60 Bytes to be not only in every neighborhood, we are also going to be looking into licensing and franchising opportunities. Because I think our goal of 60 Bytes is to be like, if you know this brand Jollibee in Manila, in Philippines, they are a local brand that managed to outperform McDonald's. So we are looking to be hopefully the local brand for Malaysia in terms of bringing burgers out there. So the strategy is basically through social media and doing partnerships with big brands, and whether it's Instagram or Facebook or with Coke or with petrol stations, Petronas and so forth. RYSE program. We hope to build the brand further with our youth. With the young.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of partnership is gonna coming up soon, hopefully. And then making it online is definitely one way to go to reach young people.
Correct.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
For sure. Thank you.
Are you okay with one more question?
Sure.
Okay,
Definitely.
great.
No problem.
I think Sophia has a question. Hi, John. Are you planning to have more variety of a burger in the future? Like maybe vegetarian patty or impossible patty? I think it's a vegan patty, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Impossible Burger is a vegan patty. It's amazing, but unfortunately, price point I think is a little bit expensive because it's about 35-40 ringgit. So
for one patty.
Yes, just for one patty.
Oh my gosh.
And that's at cost. At cost.
Right.
Yeah. So we are looking at something more of ourselves. Yeah, but it'll give us some time. Maybe it will definitely be in the menu for sure. A vegan burger.
Oh, sorry. Could you repeat the last line? Like you mentioned, you will do something yourself. Is it?
Yeah. So basically, we're not going to get an Impossible Burger, but we will have our own in-house vegetarian patty. Yeah, that's in the works.
Yeah, I think everyone can tune in. Maybe we will have a vegetarian 60 Bytes burger in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe do you want to give like a short shout out to any young people in this call today?
Well, I guess I just like to say, thank you to you guys. Our customers, our fans, our followers, for always supporting us even through these times of MCO period. And to all the young youth out there, please stay in school. Try to be innovative and do what your passion, follow your passion. So that's the advice I like to give to all the young out there. Never give up.
Never give up.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, John, for your insight for today and all your time. This 30
Thanks
minutes.
a lot, Denise. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Thank you. So I hope everyone feel inspired and motivated by John's story, his experience going through 60 Bytes from 2018 onwards, and still ongoing, dreaming big dreams and continuing on staying tough, even during a time like this, during the MCO. If your goal is maybe to start a business someday, maybe you can contact RYSE and maybe like our Facebook page. So just to recap, Tauke Talks is organized by RYSE and we are supported by Citi Foundation. So we also have programs for young people. So if you want to start a business, learn how to build your own business, or maybe just curious about the skills that you can get that can be used also to be more employable, you can stay tuned in RYSE program. You can like our Facebook page. We will announce a new online course soon, which is called RYSE Up 2020. It will be very skill-based, very interactive, and hopefully it will be encouraging for you guys to have that skill and also the knowledge to maybe start a business one day in the future and can work from home just like John, or even have that freedom of having a small community to work with. So thank you very much again, John, for your insight and your story.
Thanks for having me.
Soon.
Thank you, and salam Ramadan and selamat berpuasa.
Selamat berpuasa, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.